So Brooklyn, now you are the face and the star of these LDVDs. Could you tell us a little bit about the project?
The project was, first of all, I got asked to come onto this sort of workout DVD, lifestyle DVD project by Elle, and to be honest, at first I was a bit wary about going into the whole workout DVD realm. But as soon as I knew Elle was behind it, I knew it would be a quality product. I knew they'd put their stamp on it. It'd be, chic and fashionable, but still sort of accessible for the everyday woman. Our target audience for this is that girl who, it's the Elle girl. It's the girl who has a career, who's on the go, who is raising kids, who has a family, but is chic, is fashionable, wants to invest time in her looks, wants to invest time in herself, and it's for that girl.
Now I know that they encompass like various different things like working out and then beauty and then fashion.
Okay, so Elle has their whole Make Better philosophy, and what I love about that is that every woman is great. We're all fantastic and fabulous and the whole thing, but it's all about making yourself better. And it's not about completely, stripping a woman of everything she's all about and then recreating her. It's about giving her little things that she can improve on every day. So we focused on everything from nutrition and beauty foods, on what's good for you inside and outside, what makes your skin look good, what makes your workout more effective. We worked on the actual workouts, which were yoga, cardio, and sculpt. I shadowed Josie in Fashion Week this year, and so I got to go to sit front row a bunch of shows. And Josie is just such an amazing creative director. He was at W before, now at Elle, and to be with someone that's so well respected and just to have his opinion sort of in your back pocket. It's a really useful tool for women.
Tell us a little bit about the workouts that women can do at home for themselves.
Basically, the biggest advice I can give to a woman as far as just changing their body is mixing up the workout. I think a lot of women, myself included, get into routines. Well, if you're doing one thing all the time, it's not as effective as if you're mixing it up. So the whole point of having 3 DVDs is we offer yoga on one, which is a ton of models do it because it's all about lengthening and having body control. It helps with posing, it helps with your poise, your posture, the whole thing. We have cardio, which is all about burning fat, which every girl loves, and you have sculpt, which is about toning up. So it really is about having a well-rounded workout and just changing it up all the time.
Now, for the beauty part, what did you guys do to what are the tips that are sort of included to you?
Eat tomatoes. Eat tomatoes and eat blueberries. It's all about lycopene and antioxidants. We studied the nutrition of foods, which was really educational to me, because I eat what I like. I think a lot of girls do, but it was about eating things that are good for you inside and out. And it's really about maintaining a well-balanced diet, and that was the biggest thing with beauty, is focusing on that.
Now the fashion that's on the DVD, I know that you went with Joe to the shows. What little tips are there for the fashion side?
He did a great job. He shopped my closet. And so, which every woman, if you have a chance to have Josie shop your closet, it's the best thing ever. He shopped my closet and basically said, when packing, you need a pair of heels and a pair of flats. And he went through all the essentials. One thing that he did was pretty funny. I had a trench coat that I loved. I had a few of them. And he took it. He altered a few of my things, and he chopped off the arms of one and gave me a belt. And he's like, now you have a trench dress. I'm like, Joe, you just chopped off the arms of my jacket, but it ended up looking really cute. So it was little things like that he did that every woman can do. It's taking their wardrobe and altering it and making a few tweaks here and there so that you have a completely different outfit. Again, in these economic times, stuff like that's so important. Those tips are so useful.
I see that you're dressed today sort of casual but really cool. I love your necklace. What would you say is your personal style?
It's so funny because actually my friends are like, you're completely different from what you convey in magazines. And it's because in magazines I have the blown out hair and the full on makeup and the boobs and the butt, and in real life I'm wearing baggy clothing and leggings. And so for me, I think the biggest thing for me is mixing feminine and masculine. I love masculine jackets and hats and accessories and shoes and watches, but I also love feminine cuts, because it's important for a woman to show off that she's a woman. So for me, it's sort of like Beyonce has Sasha Fierce and Beyonce. I think I have Brooklyn Decker, and then I have Brooke at home. So who I am in images is very different from who I am in my everyday life.
Okay. Now, will this also be part of an online thing? I noticed that you did a couple of blogs on the Elle website.
Yes, yeah. The great thing about it is it's really kind of allowing me to sort of, again, expand on the whole just modeling thing, and I've been able to write for Elle and sort of consult with their nutritionist, their stylist, the whole thing, and we have an online website, ellemakebetter.com, and you can go and get the little 5-minute workouts are on there, so you can go and get a little snippet of what we created. There are all sorts of tips from Joe and how to have your wardrobe essentials and how to shop in these economic times, all of that stuff. So yeah, it's online at Elle Make Better, and I think it's just an idea Elle's all about that we plan on expanding on in the future.
Absolutely. What would you say was the most fun thing that you did during this project?
Oh my goodness, I loved it. Probably it'd be a tie between sort of being Joe's right-hand man for a couple weeks. That was really cool because he's so amazing at what he does, and to get an insight like that it was a privilege. And also really creating the workouts. I had a very heavy hand in, we'd be doing the workouts and I'd say, guys, this is too hard to do at home. Or, I don't think that's working your butt enough, let's take it up a notch. So I was so active in the whole process, and I think that's what I enjoyed most, is like the actual workouts and following Joe.
As everyone knows, no matter how fabulous you are, there is always that sort of next step. Like, where do you see yourself?
Yeah.
Like, more projects like this, like that sort of thing?
That's such a good question. I think that's like the most dreaded question for models is what's next. It's you never know, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how hard you work. A lot of it is just luck. A lot of it is timing. A lot of it is if your look is in style. And so as far as what's next, I have this relationship continuing with Elle. We have Sports Illustrated coming out early next year. There's going to be some stuff with VS coming out that I'm very excited about. And yeah, just kind of venturing and kind of trying to, for lack of better terms, brand myself, which sounds ridiculous, I know. But, you can look at someone like Heidi, who's done such a good job of just creating a business for herself. And I mean, if I could have a millionth of her success, I would be more than pleased.